Throughout history, God has always raised up men who truly understood the weight of their responsibility. These were men who didn't run from challenges, men who stood firm when everyone else sat down, and men who chose strong character over personal comfort. But today, our world is crying out for such men once again. We're living in a time where homes are breaking apart, wives are hurting deeply, children are growing up confused, and marriages are collapsing all around us. And if we look closely, at the very heart of so much of this brokenness, we find the absence of responsible, spirit-led men. Now it is crucial to understand that responsibility isn't meant to be a crushing burden. It is a sacred calling. It sets the mantle of leadership and care that God places on the shoulders of a husband and a father. But today it seems many men have abandoned their posts. Some have checked out emotionally, shutting down completely, instead of opening up and communicating with their loved ones. Others have checked out spiritually, leaving their families exposed and without a spiritual covering. Some have even abandoned their posts financially, refusing to provide for their families or manage their resources wisely. And many have stepped back relationally, leaving their wives to carry burdens they were never designed to carry alone. But I want you to hear this loud and clear. This was never God's design. God never created marriage for a woman to bear the weight of the entire home by herself. From the very beginning, He placed the mantle of leadership on the man, not so he could dominate, but so he could protect. Not so he could control, but so he could guide. Not so he could make demands, but so he could serve his family with a selfless love. Being a husband is so much more than just a title. It's a position of profound purpose. According to God's perfect design, a husband is the solid foundation his family stands on. He is the protective covering his wife trusts in completely. He is the reliable guide his children look to and follow. And he is the priest of his home, the one who consistently carries his family before God in prayer. This is why when a man decides to rise up and take his rightful place, everything and everyone around him begins to rise with him. When a man stands firmly in the role God has given him, the entire home starts to find its proper alignment. Think about what happens when a husband leads his family with humility, wisdom, and maturity. A deep sense of peace begins to settle over the home. The constant arguments start to fade away, and a beautiful unity begins to grow in their place. Respect for him begins to grow, not because he demands it, but because it flows naturally from his character and his actions. Love starts to flow more freely, because love always flourishes in an environment of order and security. And what happens to his wife? She begins to blossom. She feels confident, supported, and emotionally safe. She's free to be the woman God created her to be. And the children, they thrive. They grow up in a home filled with stability, clear direction, and genuine affection. A home that is aligned under God's divine structure becomes a small reflection of heaven's perfect design. It reflects peace. It reflects grace. It reflects order. This is what God intends for every single husband, not to be perfect, but to be present. Not to be flawless, but to be faithful. Not to have all the answers, but to be willing to lead his family to the one who does. So men, I want you to listen very carefully to this. Your wife isn't asking you for perfection. She is asking for a true partner in life. Your children aren't asking for immense wealth. They are simply asking for your presence, your time, and your attention. Your home isn't asking for you to be a controlling dictator. It is asking for your spiritual leadership. You don't have to be the strongest, loudest, or most powerful man in the room. You simply have to be a man who leans on God's strength, not your own. Your family needs to hear your voice, offering wisdom and encouragement. Your family needs your consistency, knowing they can count on you day in and day out. Your family needs your spiritual covering, knowing that you are praying for them and protecting them. Today, I'm calling you to rise up to the role God has placed upon you. It's time to stand firm. Stand in prayer for your family every single day. Stand in unwavering love, even when it's difficult. Stand in maturity, making wise and selfless decisions. Stand in responsibility, fulfilling your duties with integrity. Stand in integrity, being a man of your word, because when you stand, your family finds strength. When you lead, your family finds direction. And when you choose to walk closely with God, your family walks in His blessing. Always remember this powerful truth. Every generation is shaped by the strength and character of its men. Let this be your moment. Let you be the man who breaks negative cycles that may have been passed down. Let you be the man who restores God's intended order to your home. Let you be the man who leads with a servant's heart and points your family back to God in everything you do. Rise up, man of God. Your family is waiting. Your world is waiting. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey. We'll see you next time.